Hello everyone, here is Anna and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to present to you this new idea of a video. It may turn into a video series if you like it. So I decided to call it Classical Comments, and it will look like that. In the beginning I talk a little bit about the piece that I'm going to play, about the composer and some other details that are connected to the piece that I'm going to play, and after that I play the piece. And here comes an unusual part, because during my play you will also see the comments about the piece that are similar to those comments that I usually put when I show you my practicing routine. These comments may relate to a structure of the piece, maybe a character of it, maybe some interesting thoughts that I have while performing the piece that are only possible to share with you in this kind of video, so it's not possible to share them while performing on the stage. And this opportunity, watching a video on YouTube, will give you maybe a possibility to understand better what I'm playing, and for me just to share a little bit more about the music that I'm performing. Hope it sounds interesting for you, and I'm quite excited about it myself, so let's get started. Today I would like to talk about Shostakovich's Preludes, Opus 34, and to play 4 of them. So there's quite an interesting story behind these preludes. Shostakovich was not only an amazing composer, but also a very good pianist. In 1930 he took part in the first Chopin competition, and as he described it, failed it. So what he considered a failure was a honorable mention that he got. I definitely wouldn't consider that a failure, but he did, and he was in a big shock and stopped playing the piano for about 3 years. Luckily, later he got better, and in 1933 he finished this cycle of 24 preludes, largely in order to return to public performance, and he premiered them by himself in Moscow in the same year. This cycle is really extraordinary because using this genre of a piano miniature, Shostakovich managed to create such a unique and very specific character in every prelude within just a few minutes, or sometimes even less. And it's especially amazing how he creates the sharply edged mood with the concentration of effect resulting from an elemental simplicity of texture. Representing, as they do, all the major and minor keys in a very strict order, this cycle invites some comparison with similar cycles by Chopin and Bach that you probably know. And what is also interesting when we compare this cycle to similar cycles by Chopin and Bach, Shostakovich's prelude have similar kind of idea of this very sharp character in every prelude like Chopin, but at the same time he used lots of polyphonic inspiration from Bach's cycles. Tension in these pieces is between expectation and arrivals, and even though each prelude has quite a dramatic development within a piece, in the end we always have this kind of conventional and pleasing cadence. I will perform today 4 preludes. Number 1 in C major, number 2 in A minor, number 4 in E minor, and number 5 in D major. And next time I hope to record 3 more preludes that I also played. What is also really important to understand while listening to this cycle of Shostakovich and just his music in general, that everything what we hear is kind of grotesque. So it's not anything serious, it's just some kind of grotesque comedy, and it has lots of sarcasm, and he's making fun sometimes of different composers, just giving us some kind of satiric bite in each prelude. So I hope you enjoyed, and now let's get into the music.